To whom it may concern. You have asked me why. Why am I doing this? Why am I creating such trouble everywhere with my protests and my push for women's rights? You say that nothing good can come of this. Let me explain to you why it is that I'm doing this. In 1815, I was born Elizabeth Cady Stanton to two wonderful parents. My father was a judge. I loved to hear him talk about his work, and as I got older, I started to study law with him at home, which greatly piqued my interest in education. I wanted to study hard so that I could grow up to be so intelligent and so studious as my father was. I attended the Johnson Academy for grade school, which though it was co-ed, I quickly realized that the opportunities for girls were much less than those for boys. I remember writing about how I was the only girl in the higher classes of mathematics and the other languages. This didn't stop me from studying hard and getting myself an education. After grade school, I wanted to go to college to further my education, like so many men whom I went to school with were doing. I wanted to study law and be like my father. Of course, this was not possible, as women do not go to college. I did what I could, and I attended Emma Willard's Troy Female Seminary, which is not even close to being respected as a college. Now, this difference in rights just in education got me thinking, and I knew that something had to change. I had been raised up well enough and with enough education to know that this wasn't right. People are people, and all people deserve the same rights as one another. Men often ask me, who do I think I am, creating such a stir with a delicate social structure? And I ask them, who do you think you are, thinking that you are better than other people and deserving of more rights than others? Saying that this is unfair is quite an understatement. As I said, I believe in rights for all people. In 1840, I attended the World Anti-Slavery Convention in London. This opportunity was an incredibly eye-opening experience for me. I met so many incredible people and was so inspired to make a change. After this convention, I made many connections with people, joined many organizations fighting to make a change, did my research, and got more and more inspired. Why is it that men are allowed to own property, hold office, or even have a vote in politics, and women have none of these rights? We aren't even allowed to be the ones to file for a divorce, no matter how unjust the marriage is. Women are looked down on in society. As I said in a letter, which I wrote to be read at the National Women's Rights Convention in 1850, but if women votes, would you have her hold office? Most certainly we would have women hold office. We would have men and women what God intended they should be. Companions for each other, always together, in council, government, and every part of industry. Is it not written in our own Declaration of Independence, the very document which our great nation was founded, that states all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Where are our unalienable rights? Where is my equality and liberty? It is based upon this document that I have written my own Declaration of Rights for Women, the Declaration of Rights and Sentiments. I'll be presenting my declaration at the upcoming Seneca Falls Convention in 1848. I have had so much support from wonderful mentors and teachers who will be presenting with me, such as Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass. I'm hoping to get as many people to sign my declaration as I can, in hopes to pass it along to make changes to our Constitution and provide equal rights for all people. So you have asked me, why am I doing this? I am doing this for myself. I very personally want the right to vote. I believe that I am a citizen of this country, and I deserve the right to have a say in our government as much as anybody does. I am doing this for my daughter Harriet. I want my daughter to grow up in a world where she can have her own political opinions that are not looked down upon and shunned. As she stands with me in my battle for equality, I want her to be able to see progress. She and her future daughters and their future daughters should not have to live in a world where they are all related more to as objects than as people. I am doing this for all women in these United States. I pray that one day women will be treated with as much equality as anybody. One day we might see women with equal or even higher educations than men. We will see women who can be doctors, lawyers, and other scholars graduating from college. I pray that one day we will see women running for office with as much respect and dignity as their male colleagues. One day we will see women flooding the polls to cast their votes for what they think is right. And until that day, I will continue to fight and to do what I can to make my dreams and the dreams of women everywhere a reality. Yours truly, E.C. Stanton.